Hello and welcome back. So we are at chapter number 1, what is data wrangling. So before you clean up any data, you need to understand what is data wrangling. So data wrangling is also known as data munging. And what is data munging? It is the process of transforming and mapping raw data into structure and usable format. So in terms of data analytics or data engineer, it means once you receive the raw data, which is the basic data from a source, it can be anything. It can be SFTP, it can be store, it can be a warehouse, anything. So sorry. So once you receive the data, the raw data, you need to clean up the data, make it structured and usable for analysis. So what it includes? It includes cleaning, enriching and restructuring data. What does that mean? It means we need to first clean the data, then enrich. Enriching means you can add something from your side. For example, if the age is null for some of the candidate in the age column, we can add some average number, right? So we are enriching the data, means adding some kind of formula or some kind of data to the existing data. We can even restructuring the data. What does that mean? Let's say you have to add a new column that based on age you need to give certain discount to the user. So you can add something extra from your side and make it a restructure. Okay, it is being done to ensure that the data is accurate, complete and ready for the decision making. Now you may see certain data. For example, some data are null, some data are, it has to be a positive number, but the number come as negative. Let's say the same thing with the currency. Some currency are in dollars, some are in pound. So you need to make it a structure so that it has to be a unified data, and then only we can make certain decision. So these kind of activity, for example cleaning, enriching and restructuring, that's what you do in your data wrangling process to make it a structure and useful for decision making. Okay, and remember, this is a pre-analytic step. Okay, this is not the steps which is being done during the analytics process. So before you actually feed this data to your table or to your decision making, you need to complete the wrangling process just before that. So this is the first step. Once you receive the raw data, this is the first step you do. Okay, before you make any decision or analytics, visualization or machine learning tool. For example, AI engineers uses the data to train their model, right? So before that you have to complete the data wrangling process. So how data wrangling look from a top view is what I'm going to show in this slide. So here you can see you have a raw data, then you are cleaning up. You can see here we are cleaning up the data, then we are evaluating whether the data is usable. So this whole process is data wrangling, you can see here. And then we are making this usable data. We analyze this data, make sure the data is useful for the analytic capability, and then only we are taking this data and moving it to the visualization part. So this middle area what you are seeing here is actual data wrangling, and this is done before the analytic step. Okay, so I hope this made clear about what is data wrangling and why you need it. Now let's move forward and understand in depth about data wrangling life cycle.